Hey guys, welcome back. I'm gonna do another video here. We got three types of traps here. We'll just explain them and what they're used for. Right here we got the coil spring, and I'll get to all why they call them here in a second. We got the long spring, foothold, and then we got the conibear trap, body gripping trap. Let's start off with the coil spring. This trap is just like the long spring, but this trap is more newer in style, and it's like just more people use it, I'm sure. But what we have here is the Duke #1 coil spring foot trap. This grabs the animal by the foot. They'll come walking along, they'll step on that, and it'll catch them by the foot until you go and dispatch them or release them. Let me just set it off real quick here to show you what it does, and then I'll get to the main parts of it. This is going to be the animal's foot. The animal will come walking along. You'll just press on that, and it'll catch their leg, and you'll have it stake down to the ground, and they'll be fighting and fighting, trying to get away, and then you just come and kill them. Or if it's something you don't want, you let them go. Alright, parts of this trap. The reason they call it coil springs is these coils. Now they make doubles and they make like quad coils, which there would be two more over here. The coils is like the engine of the trap. As you can see, these two levers going up, those are connected to the coils. Once you put pressure down on them, they will go to the side, and then you can move these down like that. And then you would pull this little lever action thing called the dog, and you would connect it under this, which is called the plate, or some other terms. You connect it. Let me focus it. Right there, you just connect it under there so it stays. Then you'll have the set trap like I did at the beginning. So the parts of this trap are the coils, the dog, which is like the lever, and then you got the pan or the plate, and then the levers that you put the force down and it forces up. When that gets stepped on, those force up, close this, and then that can't be opened up. And that's just the opening part. So that's the coil spring foot trap. This is a #1. And then come over to the spring, or the long spring trap. They call it long spring because it has a long spring. This is more like older than the coil spring. The long spring has been around for a lot longer, and it's a lot easier than the coil spring. All you have is, you got mainly the same parts. You got the dog right there, and then the pan, then the two jaws. But all you have to do is just step on that or clamp it down, and then you just lock that in place. And when you step on the pan, that will come up and force the jaws together. No. As you can see, like that. So you can see that's up and it forces the jaws together. Sorry guys, for some reason my camera got stopped. So where I was at is it gets clamped together. It's starting to rain, so we have to hurry up. But it clamps together from that. That's the engine, just like the coils on the coil spring. And then you wait and you go get the animal or release it. That's the long spring. Those are the two main foothold traps. You can get all different sizes. You can get like really big ones for coyote and stuff, and then same with these. Alright, here's my favorite kind of trap. It's the conibear trap. As you can see what it is, it's just like a frame, and you got that. This is the engine part. That's coiled around, and when an animal hits that trigger, those two things hanging down, then that will force out, and it'll close these two. Can you get those out, or get that stick out? So let me go through the parts. You have like the engine right there, then you have the trigger, and then right up there is the dog that has little latches that's holding the trigger. And then once your animal comes along, you'll have this set on a trail. the trail's right here. You'll have it set on a trail. The animal will come just walking along, and it'll press up on those triggers, just like so. Snaps down on their neck. In about maybe 30 seconds or less, the animal is dead. So that is a killing trap. As you see here, you see these two tongs, or whatever they're called, they're out, which forces these two together, and then the animal can't get out and its neck is stuck and eventually dies. So we have the dog, the trigger, and then like the engine. You can do these all kinds of sets, same with these, and those are the main parts of the traps, or main 3 traps: footholds, long springs, and conibears. Now there are more out there, but such as like colony traps and cage traps, but these are all 3 that we're going to be talking about tonight. So thanks for watching, and here are the 3 main traps. You will be seeing all these in my videos coming up, and some that I have done. You will see me using all kinds of these traps. And for here also, they have 110s. You know, they have many kinds: 110s, 120s, 150s, and they have 160s. The main ones are 110s, 160s, 220s, and 330s. These 110s are made for muskrat and mink. And then we got a 160 right here, which is made for muskrat, mink, raccoon, you know, stuff in that size. So you can see this is a double tong. So you got the double tongs. And then they have like 220s, which is for bigger animals, and then 330s, which is for like beavers and stuff in that size. So thanks for watching, and then these are the 3 main traps. We got the coil spring, long spring foothold, conibear traps. Alright, see you guys later.